Yuan Bingyan. From the start, she isn't the most shocking, yet she is a gorgeous marvel. Today we should discuss the tale of entertainer Yuan Bingyan. I think Yuan Bingyan's acting abilities are excellent. Despite the fact that Yuan Bingyan is certainly not a female star with high traffic in media outlets, and the majority of the television dramatizations she plays are supporting jobs, yet numerous television shows have had a profound effect on me. For instance, Yuan Bingyan assumed the part of young lady in the old Nine. Perhaps everybody feels that Yuan Bingyan has very little jobs in the old Nine, however she has won everybody's endorsement through her acting abilities. I think this is all there is to it, is likewise where an entertainer succeeds. I likewise got to know Yuan Bingyan through Lao Jiman. I have never watched a television series featuring her previously, and I was drawn to this television series not on the grounds that Yuan Bingyan featured, but since this work featured Zhao Liang, Chen Weiding and Zheng Yecheng. These three entertainers are exceptionally gifted entertainers, and they are likewise extremely famous entertainers, so the television series Old Nine Doors can get everybody's adoration and backing, generally due to these three entertainers. Furthermore, when I gradually saw Yuan Bingyan in the play assuming the part of the young lady, I was exceptionally shocked. I didn't anticipate that a youthful entertainer should assume the part of the young lady quite well. Despite the fact that Yuan Bingyan isn't the hero, and she didn't take the spotlight from the hero, she is delicate, exquisite, and sad in the play, which causes me to feel exceptionally upset. Mainly, she has collaborated with the entertainer Zheng Yecheng in the play. A couple of CP likewise caused me to feel exceptionally troubled. The two were extremely tender, yet the young lady passed on from disease. Emergency Room Yu Hong, played by Zheng Yecheng, couldn't acknowledge her dearest lady leaving him, and was once discouraged. What's more, Yuan Bingyan likewise completely rejuvenated the job of young lady through her acting abilities. Albeit many individuals feel that Yuan Bingyan may not be viewed as an able entertainer, I think she is an extremely focused entertainer. She likewise knows her own weaknesses, so she set forth 2 times as much energy as others in the shooting system. She has likewise set a genuine model for all traffic stars, gaining from others unassumingly, and improving her acting abilities is truly significant. Furthermore, I additionally accept that Yuan Bingyan will make more individuals like her in Yuan Bingyan's plays through her own endeavors from now on. Yuan Bingyan really gives individuals the feeling that she looks extremely common. She doesn't look the most dazzling from the get-go, however she is an attractive wonder. 02. Legend centers around Cheng and Yecheng, the 2 significant hand-to-hand fighting understudies partook in the presentation. Might combative techniques shows at any point at last be watched? The television series Goals of Legends, adjusted from Sun Xiao's novel of a similar name, has opened its True Weibo account, and the creation group and cast of Desires of Legends can likewise be witnessed from its follow list. Among the creation group, Chief Yang Wenjin, Activity Chief Lin Feng, and screenwriter Lu Zhan are contender for the Legends official Weibo. Furthermore, the creation group is additionally brimming with earnestness. Discussing Chief Yang Wenjin, many individuals might think that it is new. However, with regards to Yang Xiaopei and Yang Tao's evacuation of chiefs, Yang Wenjin is really one of the people in question. While recording Swinging, the Chief Yang Wenjin and the maker Yang Xiaopei contradicted one another and had clashes. Eventually, despite the fact that Yang Wenjin's chief name was not eliminated from Fuiao, he was likewise a chief who was thrown out of the team while recording. It is extremely amusing that Yang Tao was thrown out, and Yang Xiaopei was associated with stealing crane hooting after the arrival of We Should Attempt the World, which he sewed and fixed. What's more, the overseer of crane hooting is Yang Wenjin. It must be said that media outlets is actually a circle. Notwithstanding crane hooting, I love Het and Lion, the blissful past of Lao Mama's loved ones, the Lady of the Fighter family, and different dramatizations are Yang Wenjin's works. From ensemble dramatizations to Republic of China shows, from dramas to spy war shows, and so on, Chief Yang Wenjin has everything readily available, which shows the chief's coordinating abilities. With the Chief Yang Wenjin establishing the groundwork for Legends, the maker Lu Zhan is much more renowned. Notwithstanding his obligations as a screenwriter, Lu Zhan is really a superb chief and maker. The narrative Liu Huiking in the films Red Fire and Zhang Yil won him many gold decoration maker respects. Consistently, a narrative on a significant topic features Lu Zhan's uniqueness. From the 1st to the 18th Public Congress, created by the Association Branch of the Focal Advisory Group of the Socialist Faction of China, the incomparable opposing the US and Help Korea, won the 5-1 venture grant of the 13th Profound Human Progress Development of the Focal Promulgation Division, Extraordinary Commitment, China. The film devoted to the 78th commemoration of the triumph of individuals enemy of extremist conflict, delivered by the Promulgation Branch of the Beijing Metropolitan Party Committee. Assuming you take a gander at Liu Jun's works, you can see the insider of this maker. With the joining of a super creation group, the cast of Legends ought to be considered carefully. As a combative techniques show, Legends even welcomed two notable hand-to-hand fighting specialties. One later Lotus House, Cheng will take on the combative techniques show in the future, and need to be a hand-to-hand fighting specialty. In view of the ubiquity of Liu Li, Cheng became perhaps of the most smoking specialty. As Yuan Ru's semi-first sibling, Cheng Yi's vocation has likewise been blasting from that point forward. Notwithstanding his great acting abilities and remarkable appearance, individuals discuss it, and Cheng Yi's battling show can be viewed as one of the numerous specialties out of the circle. At the point when combative techniques dramatizations in the central area started to decline, Jiao Engine, Wu Jing, Yu Bo, Yang Junai, Zhang Jin, Zhang Ziao and other hand-to-hand fighting specialties likewise became works of art in the memory of numerous crowds. The Jianghu flavor and martial arts dramas are gradually replaced by slow motion and special effects. It lacks the coherent and smooth flow that should have been in the play. The play that was supposed to be hearty for people to watch instantly became a ghost animal scene. Walking through streets and alleys gracefully and flying over eaves and walls has also become a bear climbing a tree, which makes the audience have no expectations for martial arts dramas. However, the appearance of Cheng Yi is a clear stream among them. Cheng Yi's play is also enough to make the audience shine. Without martial arts foundation, only some dance foundation, hard work has become synonymous with Cheng Yi's learning to play. Cheng Yi's first contact with fighting drama was during the filming of The History of King Guyan. Without using a stand-in, Cheng Yi accomplished the mission of the role excellently, and became interested in martial arts scenes. For this reason, in the filming of The Raging Sea Diving in the Sand, Cheng Yi worked hard to learn how to play. The martial arts training was carried out 3 months in advance, and an eye-catching fighting drama report card was produced in the play. For a few seconds of shots, Cheng Yi can practice repeatedly. And his persistence and seriousness in martial arts scenes finally made his efforts pay off in Liu Li. Liu Li is on fire. When shooting Liu Li, in order to make the scene look good, a lot of fancy movements were actually added. However, Cheng Yi relied on his own understanding to effectively digest martial arts scenes. While the movements can be called smooth and flowing, they are done in one go. In addition to being clean and neat, it also makes people see the shadows of many martial arts niches in the early years. Those who work hard are destined to be rewarded, and Cheng Yi's acclaimed fighting drama has also made him a popular existence among many niche students. Whether it is Lotus House that has been completed or Heroes to be filmed, it is a martial arts drama, which inevitably makes people suspect that Cheng Yi is going to take the road of martial arts. However, looking at many male actors in domestic entertainment, Yecheng is indeed a relatively scarce resource nowadays. It's not so much Cheng Yi's transformation to become a martial arts student, it's better to say that the scarce market found Cheng Yi. This is naturally an affirmation of Cheng Yi's martial arts drama. Zheng Yechen's martial arts skills finally have a place to use. Different from Cheng Yi, an amateur player in martial arts, Zheng Yecheng, invited by Heroes, is definitely a professional. He began to learn Peking opera at the age of 7, entered the Academy of Chinese Opera affiliated to Shanghai Opera as a martial arts student at the age of 10, and was admitted to the Peking opera performance class of the China Academy of Traditional Chinese Opera. Zheng Yecheng devoted his entire study career to wuxing. However, Zheng Yecheng did not become a Peking opera actor after graduation. Instead, he stepped into the entertainment industry and became an actor. Unfortunately, bad luck. All the way from a supporting role to a male lead, Zheng Yecheng has been struggling in the entertainment industry so tepidly. The supporting roles in many popular dramas such as 8,000 Bone Flowers and A Little Smile is Alluring made him a familiar face in front of the audience. The arrival of dramas such as Tremble, even Painting Bad People in Jianghu gradually made the audience remember the name Zheng Yecheng. Martial arts, science fiction, ancient costumes, fairy tales, criminal investigation, detectives, romance, etc. are all the themes of film and television dramas that Zheng Yecheng has been involved in. Zheng Yecheng has also shown his outstanding fighting skills in dramas such as Painting the Bad People of the Rivers and Lakes and Hello. However, the martial arts scenes shown in the play are just a drop in the bucket. Although it makes the audience's eyes bright and blood excited, it always stops abruptly, which makes people think about it repeatedly. Zheng Yechen's martial arts skills are not worth mentioning in front of fairy tale dramas and costume dramas dressed in love. The plot of Dog Blood and the love scene full of industrial saccharine have become the highlight of the director's attention. Not to mention that Zheng Yechen's martial arts are useless, it can be called violent waste. And Zheng Yecheng, who has all the skills in martial arts, has never found a matched script. Although painting bad people in the rivers and lakes with a corresponding script is called a conscience work, it also makes people see Zheng Yechen's potential. It's a pity that the sequel was ruined in production again, making Zheng Yecheng flash in the pan. Obviously he has good looks and acting skills, and has good martial arts skills. It's a pity that domestic entertainment martial arts dramas have long since declined, and there is no market for martial arts. Martial arts scenes with exaggerated special effects and slow motion can be blown into a ceiling, so why is Zheng Yecheng such a solid and tough martial arts student? However, Heroes may be an opportunity for Zheng Yecheng. Zheng Yechen's martial arts finally had a place to use in the upright martial arts drama. Although in Heroes, Zheng Yecheng is not the protagonist. But as long as the characters are brilliant and the play is amazing, they can still become a dazzling existence. However, Heroes has not yet officially announced the cast list. It can't be true from the watch list alone. However, if Cheng and Zheng Yecheng, two outstanding martial arts niches, join in, they will definitely add luster to the show. The dilemma of mainland martial arts dramas may be broken, and martial arts dramas can finally return to the ceiling again. What do you think about this? Do you expect Cheng and Zheng Yecheng to join Heroes? Which niche do you think has a good martial arts scene? Welcome to share.